Hello everyone and welcome to episode 10 of our Kerbal Space Program, colonizing the solar system based on every planet series. That's right, we are back, and as I said in last episode, I've done a bit of off-camera work here. So let's go take a look at what I've done. So we realized from the end of episode 9 that our satellites had a wee bit of a problem to them. They ran out of power. So I have gone ahead. So that's new section 1. I don't think that's right. I think we can get rid of that. Let's go fly that actually. What is that? I think that's something we want to get rid of. I think that's a part of the fuselage. Probably not something we want floating around. Yeah. Oh, it hasn't even deorbited yet. I didn't deorbit this. Well then. That's because it has no electrical charge, so I can't deorbit it. So I have to get rid of it. New section 1, we'll just delete it. So let's go back to the tracking station. Okay. Yeah, no connection because it's got no power. Okay, so we're gonna go exit back to tracking station. So new section 1, we can just delete that from orbit. We'll hit the self-destruct button from down here. Clean up our orbits a little bit. Okay. Okay, so here's what we have. We have Geosat 2. So I have Geosat 1, Geosat 2, Geosat 3. So, as you can tell, I've gotten very close with some of these satellites like that, 3 and 5. Our triangle is pretty similar, except for these two are off a little bit, right? So that's where I think we can kind of keep some satellites around. Now I don't think we need Geosat 3 anymore, and I don't think we need Geosat 2 anymore. Those two are fine, but the one problem is that this Geosat 1 doesn't have enough power. It's not going to survive the dark side. For the most part, it doesn't seem to survive the dark side. So we got to figure out what to do with it, but I know that we don't need this one, so we're going to terminate this. So what I've done is how it would just go here, and we'll take a quick look at it. Let's go look at Geosat 6, or Geo Alpha 6, and we'll bring it into a fly, and I'll show you what we've done to change up this satellite. Probably would have been better to go to the VAB, Vehicle Assembly Building, and show you it there. Oh shoot, I thought my game crashed. So it's the same satellite build. The only difference is I've added in these battery components in here. As you can see right now, it's each one of these hold 22,000. So this has a whopping 44,000 power in it. So right now, apparently, we are losing power because we're not exactly, apparently, properly pointed towards the sun. Oops. There we go. And one thing I've noticed is that these dishes don't seem to wanna, like, let's retract it, and then we're going to reactivate it, and it just doesn't seem to wanna point towards the sun, right? Watch, it's gonna come out, and then it doesn't. Oh, is it gonna turn properly this time? No, see, it just doesn't want to turn, and I don't get that. See, like, you're like pointed right at the sun. Like, why don't you produce enough power? There we go. Now you're working. See? Now it's finally going back up. But if you get what I mean, like, it just doesn't... No, we want to put that back down because we want these to be pointing. See, look. Then I put it this way. Oh, look, now I got the panels pointing the right way. It confuses me sometimes. Disable receiver, and then we'll reactivate this one, and we'll see. Because right now, the other two are pulling all the power, and this one just doesn't seem to want to activate and work right. See, there it is, and then it extends, and yeah, see, it rotated the wrong way. That's the back of it. We want the other side of it, the blue side, to face us. But it doesn't, it won't go. I don't know why. It's not like there's anything there blocking it. Either way, it still produces power and it still works. So with everything we have here, it's still going to keep itself powered up and keep itself lit. So we have our satellites and they are functioning the way that we wish. Alpha 4 is good, right? That one's already on the dark side. So we might just leave all these satellites up for now. They're fine just the way they are. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do next. And what we're going to do next is we may try and... Now, you see, we got two options here. We can either take a satellite and try and rendezvous with the Mun. That's a possibility. I want to turn the music up a little bit here now, because I can manipulate this a little better. Okay, and apply. There we go. That's better, and accept. Okay. So I think what we should do is, the Mun is here. I think it's time for us to go back and let's get ourselves a satellite set up around the Mun. It's always good to get that communication going on there. We also need to get an IIS set up, so we want some sort of orbital station going around. Now, there's not really any benefit to that. It's just something really cool to get set up. I already got a plan for an ISS built, but you know, but here, I want to get a rover onto that eventually. So let's go back. We're going to escape. We're going to go to Space Center, and let's go back and get ourselves a satellite ready. So we're going to take one momentary pause here. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I got my... Why would we do something like that when we can easily come here and go on my phone, Kerbal, Mun, geosynchronous. Okay. And let's see what we got here. There you go. That's better. Let's see here. No. There is something on here. synchronous orbit. Okay. That's a min-miss. I need the mun. The mun is... synchronous orbit is 2,970,000. No, 2,970 kilometers. I don't think... yeah, I don't think you can get it too good. Okay, so we'll try and get something set up there. So let's go in here and we'll bring up the satellite build in here, and we're just going to try and make a quick satellite burn to the mun. Okay, so let's come here. We're going to open up that plan, and it is the Alpha 1 build. We're going to load up that plan, and we're going to send this off to the mun, because I think we definitely have the alpha build for this is good. So look, we got our dishes, we got our satellites. We got to make sure we get one of these relays pointed back to Kerbin before we go, right? And we got all the antennae that we need. Now I think I want to just, because of the issues I'm having, no, again I did it, and put that to 3. No, yeah, I think I want to try them that way. Okay, let's give that a save. Okay, this is destined for the mun. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can do this. Okay. Bring her out. SAS, RCS, full throttle. And we're up. As usual, very slow start. Just gonna get that slight go here. Make sure we keep ourselves on the right rotation. That's right. Okay, looking good, looking good. Wait till I get to that 100-meter mark. Come on. We're gonna start leaning there a little. Gonna get that nice little 10 degree lean. Noticing just a little feedback in my sound. I'm sorry. Let me just bring the rocket sound down a little and see if that helps. Helped a little bit. I just want to maintain that lean. Sorry, there's a few additional sounds here tonight as I'm attempting some new things. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Gonna bring that lean over just a little bit more. Gotta keep an eye on that epilepsy. That epilepsy is only at 6,000. We're getting there though. It's a big rocket to get off the ground, remember. But we're gonna get there. 300 meters a second. Pushing over to that 20-degree mark on our ascent. It's a slow and steady ascent, but it's got a good burn to it. Like, I feel very, very good about the design of this Alpha rocket. For some reason, I feel that for once I designed a decent launcher. Okay, we gotta still maintain the fuel, right? So that we don't waste fuel due to terminal velocity. As we continue to lean, we're just coming to the cusp of 19,000 or 19 kilometers up. I think holding at the 30-degree mark is probably pretty sufficient. 20 kilometers, 50 kilometers to go. So what I want to do is I want to get it here to this 30-degree mark at 14 kilometers. I just want to hold it here. I think this is good, and I think we're able to throttle up a bit more. I think we're past that terminal velocity point, so that we can pick that speed back up. And we just want to maintain it here at that 30-degree incline till we hit about 40 kilometers up, and then we're going to start moving it over a bit more. Once we hit that 40 kilometer apoapse, I think it's good to cut her over to, yeah, and we're there. So let's keep cutting it over. We're going to start picking up some thermal heat here. Getting very close to that thermal heat range. As long as we're not cutting it too sharp, or too narrow, if you will, then we should be able to burn through it without taking on too much heat. By the looks of it, we're going to soon have a break here in the thrusters. Yeah. Let's get her over just a little bit more. We want to hit that halfway mark. We're going to exit the atmosphere in about 80 seconds. I haven't picked up that heat yet, though. There it is. I was just going to say. Here we go. Now it's starting to come. By the looks of it, doesn't look like we have that much. Enough thrust to pick up any significant amount of heat. Yeah, look, we already passed through it. We had a decent cut there. Just gonna wait till we burn off the stage. We're already at 120. Our apoapse. And perfect separation. We'll wait till they burn off, and we can cut that down. Okay, we're good. Excellent. So let's check out that nice, beautiful apoapse. Okay, and we're going to add our maneuver, and we're going to burn that straight out into a nice orbit. Okay, I think we're okay. We got 130, 157. Okay, and we're just gonna point right off to that marker. We have 2 minutes to burn. Okay, that's 160, 127. There we go. That's a little better. 153, 135. Yep. Just gotta wait till it gets over there. We get an 89-second burn. And where is the mun? The mun is set as target. Oops. Hit the mic. Sorry about that. I'm off by 1 degree of my inclination. That's fine. We're okay with that. Okay. Oh, they're my engines there. So let's deploy the fairing. I can deploy you. That will give me that extra thrust to get my angle going. Okay. And I think what we want to do now is start extending. Panels. Activating them. We want to activate these. We want to activate this and give it a target of Kerbal, so at least we can make sure it's still pointing somewhere proper. And we still have time. Oh yeah, that's right. What am I doing? I'm messing around with these things. Ooh. That was almost bad. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Controls. Antennas. Activate. 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 Okay. That activates up all those. Man, I started dumping monopropellant by accident. That's not a smart thing to do. Okay. And we're getting close to our point. Our burn is coming up. I'm just going to do a quick check on our dish, making sure that it's showing some good connections there. Yep. That it's relaying for the geosats. It's good. And we're almost on target there. Okay. Got about 20 seconds left. Canada is going to the mun. We're gonna make this. We can do this. I believe. I believe in the Canadian dream somehow. Yeah, we want to make sure that we keep the power good. Okay. We're getting there. Let's come back out. Bring this up. We need to burn at 44 seconds. So since it's 1100 burn, we are just going to go full throttle on this right now. Okay, here we go. We gotta get up. It's gonna be a long little burn. We got 88 seconds to go through. And we're just watching as this extends. So all we really care about at this point, we know all the satellites are connected, we can get rid of those lines. Let's just pay attention to what we're doing, and what we're doing here is getting this burn done. Getting that orbit situated. We wanna okay, that burn is looking good. On track. We have lots of fuel to burn through this. I think we're doing good. As we can see, our parallax is decreasing here, which is showing that this line is in fact moving out, which is good. As long as we're able to maintain communication with all the geosats around, then we should have no problem with this. We should always be able to maintain connection. As you can see, we're very, very small on our delay here. Alright, 44 seconds. Okay, and that parallax is still getting smaller. So what we'll do is we'll get this orbit in play, and then from there we will continue next episode in our crossover, is what we're probably going to end up doing. We're here at 27 minutes, so let's get this orbit situated, and then we'll look at doing the rendezvous. How's the fuel looking? Plenty of fuel. We might even have enough fuel to continue the burn before we even have to eject that section. Yep, there it is. Look at it. It's looking pretty. Getting around there. Starting to come out. If we watch it from a top down, you can actually see it start to expand out here as the blue line starts to creep itself around. Yeah, and it's always when you get down to this last little bit here, watch, and then just boom. And then we have to just start decreasing the speed as we get closer to this mark. Right? Because we don't, well, I guess it's really just a measly orbit really, but we're not too concerned, I think. Let her burn down, burn off. And I think we got it. Boom. Oh, we're a little over. Yes, we're fine. Maneuver done. Okay, there we go. And then from there, ladies and gentlemen, we add our maneuver here. And bam, the mun. There it is. Oops. Yeah, see, we have to do some adjustments here. So as you can see, we're 2,200,000 and some odd off the mun. So we'll have to work with some inclinations on here. So for now, we are going to delete that node. and we're going to call an episode here. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time when we do episode 11, when we do the interception with the Mun. Until then, enjoy. See you then.